Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Sarah. If you're new here, thanks for coming along. So I've been going to the nurseries for the last few weeks or so. My last video, I took you guys along, showed you a couple different nurseries. So I thought today I go through and kind of highlight a few of the plants I have found that I'm really excited about. And so also one of the largest lithops I have ever seen. I'm not kidding, this thing is just, it's huge. So let's go check out some cool plants. Okay. So the first plant I have for you guys is this lovely little guy. He is, kind of looks like an agave, but he's actually what they call a mangave, which is a cross between an agave and a Manfrada. And he is technically called a Mangave Barney. He's very similar to an agave. Well, I've been hearing different mixed messages. For the most part, it sounds like they are monocarpic for the most part, which means they do, when they do bloom, they do, sadly the mother does die off, and then you have pups that come up from that, and then you get to harvest those little guys. But snail. He's just really pretty. I've been wanting one for a while, and finally I bit the bullet and bought one. He was about $18. I got him at Oasis, and I'm really liking him. He can handle the sun, he's drought tolerant, and I just think he's just a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. So cute. He is a little, he's not as spiky as an agave, but he still has little, see, he has little spikes along the edges. The tips aren't nearly as pointy as they are on agave, but like I said, just a really, really cute plant. I've been wanting one for a while, so I'm really excited about him. So that would be the Mangave Barney. So the next place we went to, which was Briggs. And the Briggs Nursery is a newer nursery. We've only been there, like, this is the second time we've been. And it's just kind of a really cool nursery. It's considered a drive-through nursery. And we have a couple of them here in San Diego. I've been to one other one before down by my house. And basically it's so cool. You basically just drive through the nursery, just like it's called. And you stop off, you go look at your plants, you get the plants, you put them in your car, and you just keep driving through the nursery. It's quite a large nursery. And then you just drive to the very front, they come out, they look and see what plants you're wanting to purchase, they write everything down, you pay for them, and off you go. So it's just kind of a fun outdoorsy type of nursery as opposed to just going into, like, you know, shops or whatnot. So I got quite a few plants there, mostly outdoor plants to put in the ground, which I'm really wanting to try more now instead of just doing pots, and a lot of drought tolerant type stuff as opposed to just succulents. So the first one I have, it's literally one of my favorites. I had one before and it died last year during 2020 heat wave, and right when we had lockdown started, and we just had such a horrible heat wave. I put it out to plant it, heat wave happened, life happened, and then it died, which was really sad because I kept it for a full year in a pot and it was perfectly happy until we got like almost 100-degree temperatures in March, which was just ridiculous. So I have, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Where did he go? Oh, this. So actually I got 3 of these. It's called a woolly bush, the technical term. So this is the Adenanthus ceruseus. It's called the Albany woolly bush, or I think it's also called silver streak bush. Yeah, silver streak plant. Anyway, it's from Australia. Apparently, supposedly, if this is true and you're in Australia, please let me know if this is actually correct, because the guys supposedly use these as Christmas trees, which I could see that, but it's just, it looks like your average little pine tree. However, it's deceitful in that it's literally the softest, like you could just pet yourself with it. It's just so beautiful and fuzzy, and I got 3 of them because I wasn't getting it at Waterwise. They actually finally had one, and it's probably about this size. It was a little bit, it was in a bigger pot, but the plant itself was probably about this size. They wanted $15. We went to Briggs. I got 3 of them for about $15. So I'm just so excited. I really don't know quite what I want to do because they can get pretty tall. Like, they can get up to 6 feet. So they kind of are basically Christmas trees. And I'm not quite sure why I want to plant them. I'm probably wanting to stick maybe one in the ground and a couple in pots. But I was just so excited. I've been looking for this ever since my last one died last year, and I was so sad. So I was just really, really excited to finally find this guy again. And like I said, I've been looking for him forever. And then as far as care goes, like I said, he did very well all last year, or the year I had him until he died. But they're very drought tolerant. Obviously in pots they need to be watered more often, but they just need well draining soil. They can handle slight frosts. They can handle, sorry, the cat was distracting me. As far as water goes, once they're well established, after about six months or so, you can just kind of leave them. So yeah, they're a great plant for Southern California because we don't have much water here and we don't want something that needs a lot of water. So this is absolutely perfect. So the woolly bush, this was like one of my happiest finds. I was so excited. I basically almost jumped for joy. That's how pathetic it was. Okay, the other one I got, oh, where'd he go? Oh shoot, I forgot him. He's in the front yard. Hold on one second. Okay, this one right here I'm super excited about. Okay, let me see if I can, he's in a big pot. So this is my new pride and joy. If you watched my last video about the, okay, I'm putting him down, he's heavy. If you watched my last video on the garden, the nursery tours, you saw this guy. He's also at Briggs. I saw this, I was in love. They wanted $32. I'm a fairly frugal person. $32 for a plant was a little bit more than I was willing to purchase. So I said no. But then as I started editing the video, the more I saw it, the more I just really, really wanted it. And then we ended up going up there last weekend. So I had to do it. And I said, you know what? I'm frugal in other areas, so I can spend $32 on a plant. Lo and behold, I checked out. $15 they charged me. I have no idea why, but I wasn't going to ask. I just said, okay, here you go. And so $15. So this is just the coolest little plant ever. So he is technically a Manfrada, not a Mangave. So he's a Manfrada, part of the agave family now. They didn't used to be. And unlike agaves, they are not monocarpic. So when he does bloom, which they do every year in June or July, he will not die. He'll just keep going. And they also are not spiky at all like agaves. They have like maybe a little edging on the top of here, but overall not sharp at all. The tips are not sharp. I will say he's a little, you have to be a little careful. My little running over here kind of broke off his little tip, unfortunately. But so they are a little fragile. They're not super sturdy, so something running back and forth will definitely break these little guys. But he's just a gorgeous plant. He gets about 4 inches tall in height, which is about, he's going to be as tall as he's going to be. And they go about 2 feet wide. So maybe a little bit wider, but not much. I say this is basically, he's a full grown guy right now. So he definitely my favorite plant. So let's stick him over there. Okay, he's a little heavy. So those were kind of the main really, oh, just kidding. This one, it's looking right at it and I don't know why. This right here is, well, it has a bunch of different names. I always call it the Snowbush or the desert snowbush. It is a plant native to Australia, and he looks like a little flocked tree, Christmas tree. I was planning on getting a bunch of them for Christmas and I just kind of forgot about it, honestly. But I got him at this really other little cool nursery that we found on our way home from Briggs. Just kind of stopped off. And $5, so really good price. And also native to Australia, like I said, drought tolerant. I have a couple in the front yard in little pots. I planted one during the heat wave of last year, and I don't know if he quite even bounced back yet. We just now started getting rain. So we probably, since last March, we just now started getting rain in like January. Oh, hi Dad. Hello. I'm doing a video. I heard that. You scared me. My dad just showed up at my yard. Okay, so anyway, this is a snowbush. Okay, so the other plant I got that was super fun is this Dudleya. So I already have one. Oh, this is what happens when it gets wet. But this one, I just really, it seemed a lot more compact than this one. And yeah, so I've been wanting the other one for a while, and he was just really cute. And he was only $4. So I feel you can't go wrong there. So I got him. And then the largest, seriously, look at this. It's the hugest Lithop I have ever seen. He's not, okay, not quite the size of my head, but really big. I mean, this is what I'm used to. Little tiny, cute, but you know, little. Then you have this guy, just enormous. I couldn't tell you what type of lithip this is, but he looks pretty awesome, and he's starting to have a little bloom, so he'll be blooming pretty soon. So and he's just perfect. So I was super excited. Also $4. Can't beat that. So this is kind of an unusual Kalanchoe Lucia. So most of the Kalanchoe Lucias I know, I'll insert a picture, they're just kind of red at the tips. They're also called paddle plants. But see how this one is green and it just has it on the tips? This is a new variegated version. I got one last year. He has now bloomed and has absolutely no pups to be seen. So I kind of got him as a replacement in case I'm out of luck with the other one. And I just love the tips. And he's looking so, the one in the front yard is looking so pretty. Like these red tips have just reddened up and he looks gorgeous. And let's see if you can see all the variegated. It's just really, really pretty. So he's kind of a replacement in case the other one does not give me any more babies, which so far does not look like it's gonna happen. And then finally, I got another one of these. So these are the little Alenopsis shunices, which I did a previous plant on, and I already had one, and then I potted up another one. And in the video, I talked about how you can kind of dig down, and they have a really nice, it's not quite technically a caudex like you would think of like a ponytail palm, but you can kind of make it into a little tree, and it looks really pretty. And so when I was potting up the one that I had gotten from the nursery, realized that it was pretty much mush. The nursery had way overwatered it. I was crossing my fingers and hoping for the best, but about 3 weeks after the video, he went away. So he's basically dead. So I got him as a replacement, and he's blooming. So that's pretty exciting. Why are you growling? The cat is growling. Calm down. It's just Dad. Why are you being so difficult? Well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that little plant haul. And yes, I do still have Christmas up. That's pretty much it, that little Christmas gnome. But he's cute, and I have yet to do anything about it yet. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys again on the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.